Hello, good morning. My name is Pepe. I am Peruvian and I live in Lima, Peru. I will show you the technique that is called the stack ring technique for making a bowl out of a board. In this case, this has already been cut into a circle, but it was a square. It was a board, which was a square. I have cut the corners out and made out this ring, this board, this circular board. Then I have made some cuts. I will show you the cuts. These cuts are not done perpendicular to the board, rather they're done with a certain angle. You can see here there is an angle. So I don't cut in this way, I cut in this way. Now this angle is not a random angle. It's not any angle. It's the angle which is the result of three things: the diameter of the outer ring, the diameter of the inner part, the number of rings. Actually, of four things. It depends. The number of rings, whether it's 3, 4, 5, or 6, whatever, and the width of the board. So taking all those things into consideration, the result is a single angle, a particular angle for a particular job. Not any angle, but one that will fit exactly for this job. In this case, this has 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 rings, 4 rings, 5 rings, and 6 rings. This is the base and is considered also to be a ring. No? Now, what is the purpose of cutting with an angle? If you realize if you cut something perpendicular to the board in this way, you will get rings, several rings, but each ring will fit inside the other one. So, and it won't be impossible to make a volume out of it. It won't be possible to stack the rings, because if you put one ring and then the inner one, that ring will fall. If you have this ring here and the other one here, this ring, instead of staying there, will fall, and so forth with the other one. So the purpose of the angle is to prevent this. Is exactly so that you can put one ring and then on top of it another one and then another one, and make a bowl out and produce a volume, actually something that has a volume out of a board. You see, I will explain to you. For example, in this case, this is what I call the first ring. You can see here the angle, which this ring has been cut. This angle is the same one for all the rings. So you place this ring here, and then you take the second ring, and because of this angle, this base will fit here in this way. So you can see how it fits. No? It fits exactly because keeping the same angle. So you put this angle there, this ring there, then this ring here, this one here. I will move it just a little bit here. This one here. The other one here. And the other one here. Finally this one. So if you look here, you can see there's the same angle. You can see, you can see the angle. You can see the angle there, and this is because the base of each ring fits exactly on the top of the other one. So in this way, from a single board, you can get a volume. Now, the result of this is that you get some patterns. For example, you get this pattern here. I will show you this pattern. And because I'm using different woods, this is yellow, this is red, this is orange, this is white, and so forth, you get a sort of nice design on this thing. Now, you have to, this will be glued, and since the thickness of each ring is about this side, this has to be this has to be turned so that finally the walls of these rings are about, say, 5 millimeters to 7 millimeters, probably a bit broader here at the base, probably 1 centimeter here, but at the end 4 millimeters or 3 millimeters. That depends on what you like. You know? So this ring, this technique is called the stack rings, and this is why I like to show it to you so you can see how it works. Now, this could be done from a single piece of board, just one piece of wood. Well, in that case you will get the same results, but there will be no patterns, no drawings. No? And now, in this particular case, also the central stripe, I have prepared some sort of zigzag design, just to give more, add some detail to the bowl. No? Finally, this part, if you look at the bottom, if you look at the bottom here, this is white, no? Because this is white. All the rings on top of the board, I placed a plank about 3 millimeters high, and this plank goes on top of each ring. This will be removed, and finally you will get here the same sort of design. So this design will continue, won't stop here as it's shown right now, because this hasn't been turned yet. So finally you will get this zigzag design all the way from this top down to the bottom, and then again to the top. Now the walls of the ring will be of the bowl will be, say, probably not bigger than this. And the result is that this white board, this white plank, will produce some rings. If you look here, you see there's a ring here, another one here, another one there, and finally there will be another ring here. So this sort of, this white plank will be sort of a division between each ring. You know? It's just to add some detail. So that would be all for today, and the next step will be to put this in a sacrificial piece of wood, which will be screwed to the face plate. I have already identified here the center. This is the center of the whole thing. So I will match this center with the center of the face plate in this, so everything will be centered. Then I will glue this to the piece of wood attached to the face plate. I will glue it, and then I will start gluing each of these rings. Once I have glued everything, I will start turning the whole set, and thinning the walls until I get the final result. Well, so much for today. Thank you very much. Goodbye.